Hello everyone, SlowMotionAtomicBomb back again with another video. Today I am playing a board game, that's right, I am playing Carcassonne, which is named after the walled French town, French village. And it's a sort of a puzzle game that I got free on Epic Games many years ago. And it's a tile placement game, as you can see, and you score points based on the amount of roads that you own, the amount of fields that you own that are next to completed cities. You also score from completed cities and from things like monasteries. So what I'm doing at the moment is putting a road piece down, and I was given the choice there. You basically, you put one of these little pieces on that are called meeple, and if you put it in a square that is unclaimed, you can then claim that particular piece of land. So for example, if I put my meeple here, you only get to put one per square. I claim that bit of land, and hopefully I will get some pieces to complete that land. So you get 1 point for every bit of road that you own. In fact, there you go. If I put that there, I've completed a city. It's only a small city, but it's worth 4 points. 1 point for each piece of road that you own. 3 points for each field that you own that is next to a completed city. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just going to put that there. So if I put a piece here, then all these fields belong to me, but nothing is completed yet. But I'm going to take that gamble. I'm going to take that gamble because there's a couple of spaces. There you go, completed city. That was worth 18 points. Me and Black both had a meeple in there. Now, I would like to put this here, I guess. So a monastery, you score 1 point for each tile that surrounds it, as well as the tile itself. So it's a maximum of 9. You get your meeple back for any completed city, for any completed road, and for any monastery that is completely surrounded, but you don't get them back on fields. Once you put a field piece down, that's it. But what I'm going to do here is put this monastery in this gap, which means it's a guaranteed 8-pointer, unless someone puts a piece in this bottom right corner. Now, red is doing quite well. I'm just playing some of the AI here. Red is doing quite well because they've got a lot of cities that their fields connect to. So one of the cunning things that you can do is figure out a way such as this to try and sort of build into someone else's space. So for example, you can't build into a piece of land that is already claimed by someone else. But what you can do, I'm just going to do this. What you can do is build into a piece of land that is near someone else's land and then connect to them. And you both have a claim to it. And if you have two pieces, here we go. If I connect, I've got this little S piece. Well, it's not really an S piece, it's a curve, a corner. Connect to that there. And you see the road goes, or the fields go blue and red because my blue has now leaked into the part of land that red owns, and there you go. Yellow's joined us, so we're all going to score points of this. You can supersede points that people get. I mean, that's quite a long road, so if I play that there, I can put a meeple on this road, and if I can connect these two bits of road, I'll score a lot more points than if I was just to put that on my own bit of road. Now then, I could put that here, or I could put it there and claim, oh, I don't want that. So there's another thing. Yellow's got a meeple here and a meeple here, and if you've got two in the same space, that supersedes the one that somebody else might have. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to let yellow get those fields because there's 15 points at stake. Now then, this I'm going to have to put in one of these corners. I'm going to put it in this corner, just because it's near my stuff. So that's currently worth 5. That's sort of helpful and not helpful at the same time. There you go, yellow's barged into our area, which is not what we wanted. So how can I engineer a situation? Oh, annoyingly, there's no piece left to go here either. I don't know how to engineer a situation to get a second meeple into yellow's land, which is very irritating. There's only 8 pieces left, so I've got 1 meeple. And I'm pinning my hopes on finishing this city at the bottom, which I'm going to be able to do. So if I do that and I put my meeple here, that'll get me another 3 points because it's a piece of field next to a connected city. I mean, the rules might seem sort of complicated, but... Oh, I've got another go. Can I do anything useful with this? I've got 1 meeple, so basically what I would need to do is put this in, say, here. Because a city that has got a shield in it is worth double points. So you'll get 1 point for each incomplete city you've got and 2 points for each complete city you've got. So a shield piece is worth 2 rather than 1. And in a completed city it's worth 4 rather than 2. Like I was saying, this all seems very complicated, but it's actually a lot simpler than that. And once you get your head round it, it's actually a sort of simple but fiendishly challenging little game. So right now, everyone's getting points based on the number of incomplete roads they've got. There's my 8 points off my monastery. Another 5 from a monastery. I'm in 2nd place. One of the annoying things, if you notice, green has got a black banner instead of a green one. Sometimes they mix those up. I don't know why. 4 points off my incomplete city, but I'm 8 points behind green. That's it. 21 points for all those fields for yellow, and it looks like 2nd place. And here's the overall scorings. So that's Carcassonne. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna now play the builder. Yellow is the builder archetype, and I'm going to try and beat 100 points. It's a lot easier when you're playing one opponent, because obviously you get to make a lot more moves. See, what I'm going to do here, if I put my meeple in this city, they'll have no choice but to complete that. And my theory is, as long as I've got more points than any city we share keeps us level, we get 10 points each for that, which means that I'm gonna win, hopefully. Pop that up there, I think. No, put it on the side because there's no roads to interfere with it. You can play this online in real time with real opponents. The thing about that, hang on, I'm going to take another bit of field. The thing about that is that you are often waiting quite a while for your opponents to actually make their move, so it can be a little bit frustrating. Fun to play with others though, because it's great being able to ease your opponents. I don't have any road yet, do I? So I'm going to grab that. To continually frustrate and annoy your opponents by building into their cities is a good old time. Let's put that there like that. Yeah, let's take another bit of road, why not? Why not? So I'm hoping to get this bit of blue land to override this red meeple, because I will have 2 bits. I'll have 2 claims to the fields rather than 1. And like I say, it doesn't really matter if we share points at this point, because I'm already ahead. Let me see. Well, I'll play that there rather than on the left, because if I can curve round, I can get to this little village here, which will create an end point. Take a 6-pointer there. Here we go, this is what I'm going to do. All those fields belong to me now. And what I would like is to get some more meeples back, is the main thing. And I'll get 1 of them. Yes, I'll get 1 of them right there. For 16, so I'm on 40 points. I'm doing pretty well. Now, I could either continue on this, but I would need a very specific piece. So if I put that there, because that's next to a claimed field, that'll hopefully get me an extra 3 points as and when the time comes. I'm going to try and link up these roads as well, because, like I said, I'd like to have more meeples in play. Now, should I go there? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this road piece down. Get the 6 points off the town. Now, oh, perfect. Right in there. There's a monastery, which at the moment is a guaranteed 5. My opponent has finished off the road for me. I'm going to put that there. Should I put it there? No, I'm going to put it there. Claim this road, because that road is connected. That little village is connected to that village, so that's a guaranteed 2 points. Does give red 9 off the... oh, pair of 9s. Off the monasteries, but I think I'm far enough ahead that this is going to be a winner. This is, of course, I mean, let's face it, a lot more exciting when you when you've got someone to play with. But it's also a very relaxing kind of, what I like to think of as a podcast game, because it's not so reliant on the audio. I just realised I didn't have a spare meeple. So as long as I just keep building on these roads and surrounding this monastery, it should be alright. Go on then, let's... No, let's stick it there. Easier to build around that. I know that's more helpful for red than it is for me. There we go, that's a piece that I could use. But I think of it as a podcast game because it's not overly reliant on sound. I mean, it does obviously has sound. There we go. We'll get that back. It's a bit like Minecraft in that respect. I can happily stick Minecraft on, or I used to play a lot of Fall Guys. Obviously, you need the countdown for Fall Guys, the 3, 2, 1, go. But other than that, they're not hugely reliant on audio. And it's great to just sort of brainlessly play them while you're listening to a podcast. I used to love listening to podcasts on my commute. And that came to an end. Oh, I should have put a piece down and got back into the fields. Never mind. Commuting came to an end during the old pandemic, as we called it. I'm going to take a risk here and hope that I get a piece that will get me back into the field and take out red. There, and there it is. But I'm slightly frustrated that I now can't finish this city. So yeah, it's a thing where sometimes you want to listen to a podcast, but it's a bit strange to just sort of sit there in silence, isn't it? When you're at home. I mean, you're not in silence, you've got a podcast on, but sit there not, you know, when you're in a vehicle, it's almost like you can't escape, so you might as well have a podcast on. And now I'm sort of like, yeah, you know what? I want to put a podcast on. Hang on, where am I going to put this? Here, here, here. I'm going to do that. I don't think it matters, there's not enough moves left. Pop a podcast on, stick a game on, while away an afternoon. And it's a good old time, and this is one of those games for me. So I think I'm going to beat 100. I mean, I might as well just stick that there, I suppose. I'm on 72, so this should be it. I don't think I've got many roads. Ooh, there's only 1 point in it, but I've got all those fields, so I'm pretty confident I'm going to win. I've got a 7 on that road. Now, this is simultaneously tedious and really exciting to see the numbers come in. Monasteries. Oh, I finished my monastery, didn't I? So I'm 10 points behind. That's quite a lot for some unfinished cities. And here we go, fields. There we go, 118. So I've won the game, and I've cracked 100 points. Very different kind of game when you play it single player. You can also play it with up to 5 opponents. I did have another go previously where I got up to 145 points. There you see how I did it. 66 on cities. Amazing. So that's Carcassonne. I enjoy it a lot. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you understood what was going on. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, please would you be so kind as to like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, ding the bell to get notifications on future videos, and until next time, bonjour!